Yo, welcome back to the channel Cerebral Talks with your host, Naseem. How is everybody doing out there today? It's Thanksgiving Eve. Hopefully, you all eat a lot of turkey and become big like a turkey and just enjoy yourself and enjoy the family that you'll be with this holiday season. Well, yeah, holiday season because Christmas is right after. So, today's topic is coping with cerebral palsy and coming to terms with the fact that you have a disability. So, yes, this is like the biggest hurdle that I have to still have not yet still overcome in a lot of different ways and a lot of different cases. But yes, if you have a disability of any kind of any sort that you have to come to terms with, it's going to be pretty hard at first, but then when you come to terms with it and you're like, no, this is who I am and I'm not going to change and I can't do anything to change it. I might change my appearance a little bit, but this is from my personal experience. People may have felt differently, but yes, it is who I am and I can't change it. I've tried to run from the fact that I have a disability. I've tried to disclose. I tried to hide it. I tried to just be like, nah, man, nothing is wrong with me. But like, nothing is really wrong with me because if you really look at me, you wouldn't even know that I have cerebral palsy at all in the first place. Well, if you really actually pay attention, but if you don't pay attention, you really can't see it. Like, I really don't see it. Like, in my head, I like, oh my God, I'm a freak of nature or a mistake, if you will, but I'm not a mistake. So if you have a disability, you're not a mistake. You are actually here for a purpose and a reason. So don't let nobody tell you differently. And you got to just live your life for you and do the things for you. Because when you're like trying to disclose and hide the fact you tried to fit in with society and then you realize like, oh, I'm not like these people because I have to do things differently. So, and that actually brings me a lot of comfort that I'm not like society at all, and I should not stop trying to strive to be like what society wants me to be as a man. But no, so it actually brings me a lot of comfort to be like, this is me, and I'm awesome, and I'm really dope, and I have a lot of people in my life that love me, so I can attest for that. Like, if you have a disability, you are loved by many people, and when you don't when you're coming to terms with it or you're struggling to come to terms with it, you don't think that you were loved by many people and nobody loves you. Even God, like, you feel like he doesn't love you, and or if that's what you believe in, whatever you believe in, but I believe in God, so just but he loves me, and then I have a lot of people around me in my circle, in my little family, bunch of family people, and they love me and they care for me, and never settle, okay? When you're also when you're trying to come to terms with like having a disability and stuff like that, you'll settle for things that you know you don't deserve. Never settle, okay? Because that's how you can protect yourself and your heart. Because all right, if you mess with these females or dudes, whatever way you go on the sexual spectrum, whatever way you go, do not settle for less because you deserve better. And you deserve to be loved and appreciated and valued and not taken for granted. You deserve to be loved unconditionally. Remember that. And that's something I'm still dealing with too, because it's like maybe I don't deserve better and if you don't feel like you deserve better, you become hopeless and you're just like, oh, well, I'll just settle for this because this person has told me they love me. No, love is also an action. So make sure the person that you are talking to or you are with is showing you that they love you. And if you ever get red flags, leave. Leave. I know it may hurt, but if you ever get red flags, you may be like, okay. And if that person doesn't want to change for you or try to improve themselves for you, you don't need them. It's just simple as that. And then that's going to make room for like the more blessings that you have coming your way and the person that actually is going to love you and make you feel like you're a human being, because you are a human being, disability or not. See, my channel is for people with disabilities, but and then it's also for people that don't have disabilities. And if they want to learn about what cerebral palsy is, you can share with your friends and they can figure it out and watch my videos and just join the family and let's keep growing and keep striving for greatness because you guys are all great and you guys can do amazing things. So yes, coming to terms with having a disability is pretty hard for me still. I'm getting better because it's like, no, this is just me. And then it's like, okay, this is me. So I'm going to live my life for me. And I'm just going to live the best way that I can and with every possibility. Because there's really nothing impossible for you to do because it's mind over matter. So if you feel like in your mind everything is impossible for you to do, then you won't do it. But if you're like, that's not really impossible, I might just have to take a little more extra steps to get where I want to go, and that's what you have to do. So never feel like, oh man, these people are better than me and these people are farther than me in life. No, they have just got what they were supposed to get because God gave them what they're supposed to get. You, or I'm speaking for me, on the other hand, I still have a lot to work to put in, and it might take me a longer time to get to a certain destination, but well, my current situation right now is not my final destination. So that's a good quote for you guys to use for the day. Um, what else? What else? Yes, and never compare yourself to other people. Never compare yourself or your life to other people's lives. And the big negative thing about that is that you feel like your life is insignificant, or you're just insignificant in general to other people because you're like, oh man, these people have this, or they have these many friends, or they're doing this, and they're going out doing this. But you can do that too, but you just gotta find you have to find where you belong, And I'm an outcast and I'm an outsider, but I have a group of people that we all are feel the same way, and they accept me for who I am, and I appreciate them, and they know who they are. But yeah, I love my family. My family is very important to me. They're very important. They keep me going. They keep me on my toes. They keep me on my toes. I tell you that. And they're very funny. And like, yeah, they keep me out of here, and they keep me on my toes, and I love them for that, and I appreciate that. Appreciate them for that. And I appreciate the fact that I don't embarrass them. I don't make them feel uncomfortable when they go out with me. I don't make them feel that way. I've only felt that way because I was like, man, I have a disability, so I know I make these people uncomfortable. But that's not true because everybody that is in my life and in my circle, they actually love me and care for me. So, with that being said, I want you guys to know that you guys are loved. You guys have people that love you. You are not alone. You are resilient and strong for a reason because God made you that way. So I want you guys to have a blessed day. Take what I've said today into consideration and just live your life for you. Okay? Do you, okay? And just be the best you that you can be. And if you want to dye your hair, put piercings, or have tattoos, do it. There's nothing stopping you. The only thing that is stopping you is you. That's the only thing, because your mind is a dangerous place. The mind is dangerous because if you think negatively, then you're going to attract negative things. But if you think positively, then you'll attract positive things like positive relationships, friendships, just relationships in general, just a more positive outlook on life. So I want you guys to keep fighting. Don't give up. I love you all. See you guys next week, next Wednesday. Have a good holiday. Please be safe out there. Please be safe. Stay hydrated. Make sure you eat. Make sure you stay good mentally, spiritually, and physically. Well, spiritually, mentally, then physically. Make sure you stay good in those 3 aspects of your life. And just live your life. And keep being awesome. And keep rocking out, you rock star. Yeah. All right. Love you guys. And don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. I just had to do that. I like to use swear words a lot because I feel like that helps me get my point across. But that's just me. But hey, yeah, you do you. I love you. Stay safe. You're amazing. You're great. You're a rock star. We're all goofy goobers, and we all rock, and we're good noodles. All right.